Well, Gerald, we are here at Dunster Trail with a Tesla. Yeah, you can bring a car up here, an electric car, and we're going to hit this trail. First time this year.
Let's do this.
Let's do it. This must be the original trail sign up here. Getting a little rusty there, overgrown, whatever. You got berries right there. And they're good. Yeah, been lots of water this year.
Very good.
Berries are good. Bunch of deadfall. Let's eat that. There's a trapper's box right there. That's a new deadfall. Making our way up. Making good elevation quick on the Dunster Trail. Clouds are out, so we can't really see. But it's supposed to clear up later today. See if we see anything when we get to the lake. Yeah. Huckleberries are good to go. Pretty yummy. Going to be a good year for the bear and everything else that eats these. Lots of berries early in the year. It's been a wet summer. And just to show some of the blueberries. Not bad. Yeah, lots of deadfall this year. Although these look like old. Some of these carved initials into this one. KT. Look at those blueberries. Wowzers. Can't just stop every few seconds. There's the 1 kilometer sign. Right there. Yummy. Really in my face. Like right in my face. Up in the clouds. It's a deadfall to navigate. Good dozen or more trees at this point. Up to the rock lookout. Right up there, you can see the rock slide there. Ooh, slippery rocks. There's the community of Dunster. Lookouts straight ahead here. Be semi-fogged out, but looks like we can still see something for parts of it down there. Quite lovely up here. Those clouds are just moving. some better views up top. Right now it's fogged out, but we'll see. The 2 kilometer mark is right there, and the lookout is right over there. So the lookout is at 2 kilometers. Here on the back side of that hill at the lookout, go down and then up again. Here we go. There's a bird in the tree right there. This is a little dip, and back up the other side here toward Bob Lake. And we're at 3 kilometer mark. There we go. We are up at the second lookout, but we are fogged in, so we won't see much right now. Another big deadfall. And here we go, starting up this mossy gully toward the meadow. All right, getting closer to that subalpine. Sun's trying to fight through. You may see sunlight yet when we get up to the lake. We're getting up into the subalpine slowly. I can see the peak we went up last year, and you can see lots of fog in the Dunster Valley. Should be able to see most of the parts of town anyway, but fogged out. I can see a peak right there, and you can see the fog fighting from the Dunster Valley, but it does look maybe blue behind on the other side. We'll see. Looks like blue skies up there. Guess we'll see. This kind of reminds me of when we went to the vineyards. Look at this fog. Just rolling in super fast. Crazy fast. Alright, this section, Gerald calls this Leprechaun Meadows. I'm sure he got the name from somewhere. And that's where we are now. Kind of a cool little gully spot where it goes right down to the Dunster in the gully there. And there's the community of Dunster. You can see the fog moved out for now. And we're heading up that way. Little Karen to show us the way. See the fog coming up the valley, hitting that rock face. Making our way to the rock crossing. Here's that Leprechaun meadow. Dunster right tucked down behind it. Oh, now we can see little bits of Dunster down there while the fog lifts. And getting into the rock crossing. River is beautiful out here. So once you get out here, it can be easy to lose the trail, but just look for the markers. I see one bright orange one up there on the rock, so need to make our way basically straight up there somehow. So just look for those markers. You look at that, a faithful old-fashioned cairn to show the way. Love it. Just in case you didn't see in my previous video, when we were a distance away, these kind of markers show you general direction to go. Well, there's Dunster again. We're just at the shoulder of this rock section here, and we are just about to peep around the corner towards Bob Lake. Super close now. Yeah, Bob Lake is just around the shoulder. Not too big of a deal now. Yeah, actually right here on the right, I believe. Right, we're around that shoulder, and right over this bowl is Bob Lake. You can see what the valley looks like here. Most of the hard climbing is behind us, at least to get to the lake. We'll see what we decide to do after that. Just starting to get our first views of Bob Lake. Unfortunately, Adventure Dog was unable to make this trip. She would have loved it. And here we are, right at the edge of the lake. There's a duck or something over there. Looks like it. There's Tom's cabin. Normally this overlooks Mount Robson, but today we have clouds, and here's the cabin. Still the same old cabin. All right, there's Uncle Tom's cabin right there. Doesn't look like anybody's been up this season yet. And you can see how close we are to the lake. Yeah, there you go. Now, we may be making our way up there. See what's up that ridge. Last year, we went up that ridge. We know the Roche Valley. Beautiful views back there. We've already seen that from that spot, so not that deep. I'm not sure that this even goes over your head anywhere. It may get deeper over there. It's hard to say. And get a good look inside. Not sure if you can see through the glass or not, but we have a video last year of what it was like. Alright, we're gonna try to go up this way and see what's up there. So we're gonna make our way there. This chute has lots of vegetation. I mean, it might be okay in the light stuff, but this could be better. So we're gonna check it out. This is what it looks like up here. Might be coming to the edge of the brush. So I'm not going to see too much. Maybe we can go up the shoulder though. I'll see. Looks like a game trail right here. Yep, right here. Some kind of trail anyway. Yeah, an old trail follows up the ridge. Sure, the views would be stunning here of the Roche Valley, but we are fogged in. There's Bob Lake. And the trail continues up here to the right. As you can see. I believe this is called McNaughton Peak. Starting to see parts of the Roche Valley now. As that fog starting to clear out. See the Roche River down there. Now if I look at Bob Lake, all that fog is starting to blow in this way. Alright, so we're on top of some cliffs. Well, ish cliffs. There's the Roche Valley finally. For a brief moment. Fog is slowly lifting and we're making our way up here, and we think this is a human trail. It's pretty well worn. Probably locals come here all the time. There's some bear scat right there. Small bear scat. Gorgeous, gorgeous views up here. Just love it. Very minor climbing up rocks, but generally pretty good trail to follow all the way up to the peak, I'd say. Watch your step here. To navigate our way here. Getting pretty close to the top now. You can see that fog trying to make its way into Bob Lake. Pretty close to the summit there. You can see what's up here. Is there a view or isn't there? Oh, there is. Fog just cleared out in time. About 10 minutes we'll have summited that one. Making our way up the chute. Should we go up there?
Oh, whatever you like.
Oh, pretty nice views. Pretty steep here though. Looks okay, but definitely steep. But yeah, you can see the whole Rosh now. Pretty nice, right? Making our way to the top. That looks like maybe it's a cairn. That's what I'm hoping, which means people have been here. And we'll have to go real careful and slow because I don't want to fall down. Definitely go country though. Alright, the last kind of climb up the rocks. And I see the cairn straight ahead. Here we go. TNT Adventures, going where the goats are. My contribution, sir. That's it. Lots of goat droppings up here. All over the place. Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know how big they are.
Well, there's Dunster people. Unhindered by the fog. Huh. Looks like a big trail or something there, but I know it's not because of where we are. But see how that's all carved out? Maybe a slide or a creek or something. Interesting. So the question is, we're thinking of getting down, but we don't know if we're cliffed out up here to do a shortcut back.
They're down there from the looks of it.
Yeah. Yeah, we can definitely go right here, sidestep down, and then there. Yeah. That seems to be the way to do it. This is right here at the edge. It's a drop of about 30 feet. We'll make our way over there, down the rocks, up to the green, on back onto the trail. Taking the back way. That's what we're gonna do. There we go. Looking gorgeous.
Beauty.
Probably the most clear we've had all day.
It's just the right colors right now too, just enough light.
Yeah, to glimmer. All right, slowly be making our way down into the rocks. Ever so slowly and carefully. Yeah, we'll make our way down these rocks. Let's look at this view. So down to the valley, follow across up to that green section, and I believe the trail's either that one or the next one over, one of those two. We'll figure it out. We'll look at our track when we get closer. Here comes Gerald. He's working the big boulders for now. But it's pretty soon. We could be getting into the smaller stuff, and then, right, you can see we're making our way down. And this is what we're coming down. And some light rain, so making a little bit slippery, but it's not too. You can see it's pretty straightforward. Just we'll walk straight over there now, and we're back on the trail. So, yeah, it's definitely a good shortcut. We're coming up McNaughton Peak. Pop down the back and zip right up. Just have a short little slidey rock section here, and then we're on the bottom of the valley floor and zip our way back to the trail. You can see Gerald right there. Made our way from the peak. We're on top of that cliff having lunch. On our way down this old creek bed.
Just over that ridge is our trail.
Here we go. All right, let's see where we are. Yeah. We're right above the gully. So we're in good shape. Indeed, we're there. Back to the Leprechauns. We're back to the Leprechaun Valley. Right here. This be it. Yeah, just a few more steps and we're good. We're back on the trail. You can see Leprechaun Trail. Gerald's right there. We're happy to avoid the rock slide. We came the back way. We love it. It's going good. We do have a light rain. We're just leaving the meadow here. Well, going into the descent into the forest anyway. Coming up. On our way down. The final part of these meadows. Looks like all the fog has left the valley and Dunster is visible. Still can't see Mount Robson. Normally you can from here. Usually off in the distance there. Zipping down the mountain back to the Tesla. Alright, so the rain is now here, but we're on our way down, so we don't really care. Past most of the dangerous parts, except the roots, etc., are more slippery, so we gotta watch our step. So there's the view now. Fog is gone. There's a little bit of Dunster right there. That's the 3-kilometer sign. Yep. Lots of moss here, as you can see. All right, we're in this dip. This is the only up we have to do, and then the lookout's just right there, so we're pretty close to 2 kilometers left. Pretty clear view. Let's get that unhindered view of the valley. Two-kilometer mark. Viewpoint, and we're heading down. On our way down. The slippery trail. First 2 kilometers loaded with berries. On the way down, You just have to stop and eat berries. Just the way it goes. Getting close to the trailhead. Like it's raining on the north mountains, very dark clouds over there. We have sun on the south. Interesting. And there's that trapper's box right there. And we're pretty close to the trailhead. Now you can really see those clouds. So make our way down. Well, we're probably 5 minutes from the car. Yeah, you can see the parking area down there. Just wait for Gerald to catch up and we will wrap up. We're probably 60 seconds from the Tesla. There's the old Dunster Trail sign. Ready to fall off, but we're good. Otherwise, take us home, Elon.